welcome to my Disney Cruise Pack With Me video. My name is Ashley. I live in Chicago with my two dogs, and I am headed out on my first Disney cruise with my good friend Perla. It is currently Thursday, and we leave on Sunday. It is so close. I'm getting antsy and anxious at the same time, but we leave first thing Sunday morning, well before the sun shines, and we will be headed to Topolino's Terrace for breakfast and then to our hotel, which is Pop Century. The following morning, which is Monday, we'll be embarking on our ship. Tuesday is a day at sea. Wednesday is Nassau, Bahamas. Thursday is Castaway Cay. Friday we disembark and we're doing a lunch at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then we are headed to the airport to go home. It's a jam-packed trip, so very excited for this trip. If you've watched any of my previous vlogs, I've talked about this nonstop. I don't know what I'll talk about after this video. I feel like we're gonna have to plan another cruise while we're on this cruise to have something to look forward to again, but I'm beyond excited. Today we will go through and pack everything that I'm bringing. We won't go through my outfits in detail because I did just film that Pack With Me video. If you haven't watched that yet, I'll link that in the linkable spots. With one exception, I did add another outfit and another pair of shoes. I know, way too many shoes, but I made a dress for the Royal Gathering. I'll show you. It is Shelly May themed. I have this Shelly May hat from Tokyo Disney Sea, and I'll be wearing this with a dress that I made. It's this tank A-line dress with a large ruffle hem, and it's this very sweet, delicate rose fabric pattern, and I just love it. And then I'll be bringing, you'll see later, but I'll be bringing my Doc Marten bone colored sandals, and that's the addition. I do have a few other things that I need to do before I can call this done, and I'll do this on Saturday likely. I need to run to Trader Joe's to get some ginger candy in case of seasickness. I need to run to the bank and get some cash out. Also, while I'm at Trader Joe's, I'm going to pick up some snacks for my partner and my housemate because they will be taking care of my dogs, and I just want to have some treats in the house for them. And there was one other thing that I needed to do. I cannot recall at this time. But anyways, today we will be packing everything that's ready to be packed in my away suitcases. So for luggage, I'm going to be bringing my away trunk suitcase, my medium away suitcase. I wanted to originally bring my bigger carry-on and my trunk. However, as I was getting things together, I don't think that's going to be feasible. So I'm going to check 2 bags. With United, I fly United. I'm a Mileage Plus member, and you get your first check bag free, and then the second bag is $45. Also, while I was prepaying for my luggage, apparently also with Mileage Plus members, I think silver and above it was, your weight limit's 70 pounds and not 50 pounds, which is wild. I mean, I'm always pushing the 50 limit pound because like larger suitcases hold more things and I will put more things in them. But 70 pounds, that's amazing. I'm hoping that's like true when I get to the airport. I don't know. I'll update you in my vlog. But that's the luggage I'm bringing. And then for my carry-on, I'm bringing the Baggu Cloud carry-on in the small size, and then like a sling bag. I haven't decided which one just yet. And then that's everything for luggage. And I will say, if you have the money to invest in away suitcases, I highly recommend it. The way I think of it is like, if you're buying inexpensive luggage, you're going to be buying it more frequently instead of like investing in nicer luggage if you have the ability to do so. Because I've had my away suitcase, my oldest one, for years, and it's been all over the world with me, my bigger carry-on, and it's been checked multiple times and it is still holding up. It's definitely scuffed and has some color on the front. Like, this is my medium. This is this one I've had the second longest, and it definitely has some like scuffs and marks on it. Most of them will come out if I use a magic eraser, but I just don't worry about it most of the time. Like, I'll clean it maybe like once a year with the magic eraser, but I wipe it down after every trip with like a cleaner, an antibacterial cleaner. Sorry, tangent. So today we will pack up everything that we can pack up into my suitcases, and I will go through all of the extras that I'm bringing, as like from door decorations to seasickness stuff to keychains and cute things, and then hats, lots of hats. And then we'll pack up my clothes. I won't be going into detail with my clothes because I did do that outfit planning video, so if you want to see more of that, go ahead and watch that. And then once we've finished packing up what's going in my check bag, the other thing that I wanted to get was a bottle of champagne. I need to remember that. Once we're done packing up everything that's going in my check bag, I will show you what's going in my carry-on bag and my personal item. And then we can call it 95% done. All right, let's start with, what are we gonna start with? Let's start with all of the things here. I'm a floor packer. I lay down a towel and put everything out. I have always been a floor packer. I generally like sitting on the floor. I'm just a floor person, I guess. But everything is laid out on the floor or on my reading chair, and we will go through all of this together. So let's get into it. I know I've gone on and on about my suitcases, but I want to talk about the trunk specifically. This one is definitely the most expensive one on their website, but I love it so much. I love the shape of it. It's more narrow, I don't know if you can tell, than like a normal suitcase. So it's slightly more narrow, and it's got a depth where this side is deeper than this side, whereas like normally they're the same depth. And it makes it nice for larger items, especially like sweaters and things. And I love the height of this too, especially when you put a bag on the top. It just feels, when traveling and getting on trains and stuff like that, it's just feels more secure and like I'm taking up less space, which I'm probably not, but it just feels like I'm more contained and have more control over my luggage. I highly recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. It's been to South Africa, to Amsterdam, to Tokyo, to Florida. It's been all over with me, and I truly love this suitcase. Okay, enough of this. This is everything. This is a lot, from door decorations to hats to autograph books to keychains, sunscreen, all of it. Let me get you set up and I will show you everything bit by bit. Okay, where to begin? Let's talk about toiletries. I've filmed previous Pack With Me videos where I've gone through my toiletries in detail. Nothing has changed in that, so if you're interested in that, I recommend going back and watching some of my other Pack With Me videos. I don't want to bore you in this video, and it will be extremely long. I'm trying to be more concise with my videos, but nothing new here. I will have a couple of honorable mentions, actually. Let's see. Honorable mention number 1 is this unicorn snot glitter. It's just like body glitter, and I like wearing it on my cheekbones really up high. I've been wearing it a lot lately. I don't know, it just adds a little bit of fun, and I love it. This one is so nice. It's by a brand Unicorn Snot. This is gold. I have a couple of other colors too, but I'm just bringing the gold. And then I want to talk about sun care. I do not want to get sunburned, and I fry very easily. So I'm bringing multiple types of sunscreen. I first have this La Roche-Posay 50 SPF. I purchased this while I was in Singapore, and I can't find this in the spray bottle here, but it's this La Roche-Posay. It's almost empty. So in addition to this, it's a mineral-based sunscreen. I picked up the La Roche-Posay children's or kids sunscreen. I've heard really great things about this. It's SPF 50. So I'll be bringing this. And then those two are mineral sunscreens, and then I'm bringing a chemical spray sunscreen to top off while we're like at the beach or at the pool, and I don't want to like slather sunscreen all over me again. So I purchased the Vacation Classic Spray in SPF 50. I'm also using the La Roche-Posay tinted SPF face sunscreen. I really like this a lot. I wear this almost every day in general when I'm not wearing makeup. I just like the tintedness and the color that it gives and the coverage that it is while still being a mineral sunscreen with great coverage. I'm also bringing my Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. This is a classic. I like using this as a primer, oddly enough. Like, it feels like a really good primer. I love the texture of this. So this is coming with me. I'm also going to bring my Kula sunscreen stick. This usually goes in my purse, and I use it on the top of my hands a lot, just because like driving and things like that, and just like walking the dog, my hands are always exposed. And then I also use this on my tattoos, so I'll throughout the day like top off my tattoos with the sunscreen stick. And then I also tossed in this bag a thing of hydrocortisone cream in case we get in case we get bug bites or whatever, because we will be in Florida and in the Bahamas and bugs are there. So hydrocortisone cream. And this all just goes in a plastic bag, so in case something explodes, it won't go all over everything. I'm also bringing something I needed to exchange. Last time I was at Disney, I bought the Tigger baseball cap, and it's a little uneven. Like, his nose is uneven with his eyes, and I didn't realize this at the time that I bought it, so I'm hoping that I can exchange it. I don't see why not. I have the receipt still and the tags are still on it, so I'm packing this to exchange it. I also have my little welly tin with different kinds of Band-Aids and Neosporin in it, and then also a new roll of moleskin. I'm wearing a pair of shoes that I haven't worn for a while this season, and I want to make sure that I don't destroy my feet. So these two things will be coming with me. I'm also bringing seasickness bands. I have a couple of other things that we'll go over later to mitigate seasickness, but these ones are by Frida Mom. They are marketed towards pregnant women or pregnant people, and they're the same thing as other ones that are marketed as just like anti-nausea bands in general. But I like these because they were clear, so I purchased two of them, one for Perla and one for myself. I'm also bringing a pack of laundry detergent sheets just in case we want to do laundry. I plan on working out, and I like washing my workout gear immediately so it doesn't get all stinky or stink up the rest of my luggage. So packing a few sheets of this. An eye mask, self-explanatory, need it when it's bright sometimes, or like midday nap, whatever. Packing this. I'm also packing my water phone case. This one is by Casely. It floats, which is why I purchased it, but it'll hold my phone while we're at the beach or at the pool for some underwater shots, or just for like protecting my phone. This one is mine, and I picked up one for Perla as well. This bag is going to be my underwear, socks, and chub rub shorts. However, I need to finish packing this, so I'm going to set this aside for now. I'm not going to go through this in detail, but I do want to talk about the Thigh Society shorts. I really love them to wear under dresses in the summertime. I purchased the lighter weight ones, and they're so comfortable and they're so great for underneath the dress in hot weather. So I'll be packing a couple pairs of those as well. Love them. They come in all different colors, all different skin tones, and they are a lifesaver. I'm bringing two European adapters. The rooms have both US and European plugs, and these ones that I have USB, USB-C, and one regular plug on it. And I wanted to bring these because I didn't want to rebuy or purchase like a USB hub when both of these have USB slots, and they'll go into the European outlets. Hopefully this works okay. I believe these are cruise safe. They don't have surge protectors on them. They're not an extension lead. So these should work fine. I probably only need to bring one, but I'm gonna bring two just in case. This is my film camera. I will be taking lots of film pictures. This has a new roll of film on it. I'm also bringing my Instax camera and 3 packets of film. I want to get a picture of all the characters in their cruise or beach related outfits and all the princesses in their outfits for my autograph books. I'm bringing 2 autograph books. One is cruise themed, so I'll get everybody in their cruise outfits and then put their picture in here as well. We will be doing the photo package as well, so some of those pictures will end up in here. And then I'm also going to start a princess autograph book. So I'm going to get all of the princesses autographs that I can in this. So since we're doing the royal gathering, it's going to be a great time to start my princess autograph book. And I will also put pictures from the Instax in this as well. For autographs, I do have some colored markers and colored pencils. I like to get autographs in colors that are associated with the character. So for example, Tiana wears green, so she'll sign in green. Let's see, who else? I'm having a brain fart. Cinderella will sign in blue. Moana will have her sign in like an orangey red color. I just like having the colors match the characters. So I have a couple colored pencils and markers in here for autographs. I'm bringing a vintage Disney belt. This belt is really cool. It's leather with brass character faces on it. I don't know if you can see that. For one of my dresses. So this is gonna come. I'm bringing my massage gun. This is my mini travel Theragun. I like using this mostly on long haul flights, international flights, but I'm bringing this because my legs have been feeling really restless and tight after running lately. And I do plan on running while on the cruise. I know working out on vacation is not fun, but training for 2 now Disney races. We just signed up for the springtime surprise. I think we're doing the 10 miler or the 10K. We're doing the 10K. And then in January, I'm doing another race. I'm doing a half marathon. So I'm continuing to train for that. So I'm bringing my Theragun as well as my Shocks headphones for running. I like using these while running. I like how they sit on my head. So I'm gonna bring these. Some fun stuff. We love fun stuff. Well, maybe not so fun. I'm bringing 2 cloths. This one is a Daisy Duck cloth, and this one is a Sorcerer Mickey cloth. These are both from Tokyo Disney Sea. For summertime, I like carrying around these. I have a Winnie the Pooh one in my carry-on luggage for sweat. My upper lip sweats, my head sweats, my face sweats. I just love having a little washcloth to dab my sweat. So these 2 will be coming. Here is a lanyard. It matches the autograph book that I have. I purchased the autograph book on eBay and they sent this lanyard with it. Super cute. I don't know if I'll actually use this, but I'm going to bring it anyways. Some additional lanyards I'm bringing are this Hamburger Mickey, also from Tokyo Disney Sea. It's got a little card slot in the back and then a zipper pouch for holding, I don't know, small things, pins maybe. I'm bringing my Winnie the Pooh one and then also my Daisy Duck one. And all of these come with cloth lanyards, like these cloth lanyards. But I am going to use this little bag on the night we go to Ashante because I'm doing a Daisy Duck bound, and I wanted to use this as just like a little purse. So I made this handle out of little glass beads and some other things that I had lying around the house. So this will be my little dainty bag for my Disney Daisy bound. I have 2 little pouches for other outfits. I have this Ponyo pouch by Loungefly and then also this Goofy pouch by Loungefly. This one has, I put a bunch of hair clips in this. We don't need to go with those. So there's just hair clips in here to store them. And then in this one, there's a couple of other Ponyo keychains. I'll show those in my outfit planning video. And then I found a couple of buttons on eBay. One says, "It's my birthday, I'm celebrating, and magical memories." So there's a goofy one. Hopefully you can see these. Another goofy one. A Mickey and Minnie one, and then another Mickey and Minnie one, just to put these on bags. Probably will wear these on embarkation day. I have 2 oversized scrunchies, a vintage Pluto Cruise Line sailor little magnetic plush that I'll put on bags, some bag charms. I have Donald, Winnie the Pooh, my Winnie the Pooh No Emo, and this vintage Goofy keychain in a swimming suit and inner tube. Thought it was really cute. I'm also bringing my Mickey packable bag. I'm also bringing my Winnie the Pooh one, which is attached to my personal item, but we'll cover that in a little bit. I'm bringing a water bottle. I'm bringing 2 water bottles. I'm bringing this one for in the room, and then my other one will just go around with me. But this is from, I picked this up at World of Disney or Trendy, one of them, or Co-op, but it's just Goofy. I love this. I make a Chip and Dale one too. It's really cute. I have a wet dry bag. We plan on doing Castaway Key 5K, and so once we're done running that, I will change into my swimsuit. So I wanted to put my running clothes in here, and then also on the way home, in case something isn't dry, like my bathing suit or workout clothes, I'll put this in here so it doesn't get anything else wet or stinky. I'm bringing my prescription goggles. These were really inexpensive. I can't remember where I got them from. I'll put it on the screen, but you can get prescription sunglasses or goggles. I think I paid like $10 for these. Like, they were so inexpensive. They're not my exact prescription, but they're close enough that it makes it so nice to swim underwater. Okay. Breathe. We're getting through this. A couple of bags. I'm not bringing a ton of purses. One, because I plan on using like these little pouches because we can just like pop back into the room. But when I do, I have this Beyond the Vines white puff pouch purse. I'm bringing this new to me Goofy and Pluto Columbia fanny pack bum bag situation. I purchased this on sale at Shop Disney. I'm putting air tags in all of my bags, so my carry-on and both of my suitcases. I have this tote bag from Disney Cruise Line. It is vintage and I love it so much. This I'll use on the ship when like going to the pool or doing some shopping. This will just be my like on the cruise tote bag. And when I'm wearing Winnie the Pooh stuff, I'll be using this Winnie the Pooh bag. I can probably do without this one and leave it at home. I also might bring a Duffy and Friends bag. Hold on, I'll go get it. I have this Duffy and Friends tote bag. This is from Hong Kong Disney, and I plan on doing a Duffy outfit and a Shelley May outfit, so I thought this would be cute to bring. So I might bring this too. I have the space, so this might be coming. So 3 jumbo bags. I don't need them, but I'm bringing them. And I guess we just decided that we're gonna bring it. And then I am bringing this little beach bag for Castaway Key. Those are the bags. We're cruising through this, I think. It feels like we're cruising through this. Now we'll get into cruise specific extras. So we purchased the celebration room decor package because we're celebrating our birthday. Even though our birthday was in May, we booked this trip around then, and this is just an extension of our birthday. And with that, there is like this scarf that comes with it with 2 little pockets at the bottom, and it says I'm celebrating on it, but it only comes with one. And so I went on eBay to purchase the second one, and while I was on there, I found this one, and it's Pluto, and it says I'm celebrating, or it's my day. What does it say? Celebrating my day. And I just thought it was really cute. Look at his little paws, and then his little butt with more paws. But we plan on wearing these like over our robes, in the room, like unnecessary, but really cute. We are just going all out on this trip. I'm really excited about it, but I found this on eBay. I think it was like, I don't know, $10 or $11, like nothing too crazy. It's just really cute. And then I made some sailor collars to wear over our dresses. I need to grab mine. It's over on my ironing board. Mine has Goofy and Pluto on it. That's in my cruise craft video and also in my packing video. You can see it, but this one I made for Perla. It's got Daisy and Minnie on it. I purchased the patches online. Oh, I found these ones on Etsy too, the little Mickeys. But I purchased these patches online from Etsy. There is a person who makes custom Disney cruise character patches and they are just so cute. So these will be coming. And then a majority of my suitcase is being taken up by hats and door decorations, which is why I need 2 checked bags in all honesty. So we have a bunch of star magnets. So they're just felt stars that I attached magnets to the back. So these will be part of our door decoration. In here, I just have suction cups, little hook magnets. You've probably heard it by now, but in all the rooms, the walls are magnetic, so having hooks is really nice. I'll be using these mostly to hang decorations, but also like maybe dry our swimsuits or what have you. And then I have itty bitty ones for the actual door decorations. Like these ones are super tiny to hang the bunting that I've made. Also in the cruise craft video, you can see these, but I've made this wool ball bunting that's just wrapped around cardboard to keep it from getting tangled. And then this pennant style bunting, again, wrapped around cardboard so it doesn't get tangled. And these will be hung around our door and then also a little bit in our room. And then these are little tassels that I made that will also go at the bottoms of the bunting just to like finish it off. And then we have our fish extender. This is a vintage organizer that I found on Etsy. Not exactly sure what it was used for, but we will be using it for our fish extender. Not our fish extender. It is a fish extender, but we're not participating in an actual fish extender. We're doing pixie dusting now. A quick overview of fish extenders. Fish extenders are basically a Secret Santa gift exchange type thing. Before you go on your cruise, you join a Facebook group and you sign up for it. And there's a couple of different types. There's just a general one, there's an adult one, a family one, magnets, ornaments, a couple others, and you choose which one you want to be a part of. You can choose as many that you want to be a part of. And then you're put into a group with like 4 or 5 other families or groups, and then you buy gifts for these people and you deliver them at their door in what's called a fish extender. It's called a fish extender because on the staterooms there used to only be fish and you can hang things off the fish. So above the stateroom number is like a little fish thingy, but now they're all different things like shells and carriages and I don't know, a couple other iconography of movies. But fish extenders is now a universal term. We purchased this one because our pixie dusting gifts are little pocket-sized notebooks and they go perfectly in here. So we'll have a little sign that says, "Write this way, take a notebook." And that sign is in this little folder with some other signs and like a card that we're going to give to our stateroom attendant with a gift card or some cash in it. These are also for our pixie dust. They're just little cards that we're putting in the notebook. Again, you can see all of this in my cruise craft video. I just put it in this little bagoo pouch to keep them from going all over the place. Part of our pixie dust is attaching a pen. So this is just a box of different color pens. This is an example of our pixie dust. There's some with like cruise specific. Let me see if I can find one. This is a beach specific one of Donald's. And then let's see. This one just has cruise logo stickers on it. It was really cool, so I purchased all these stickers. They're like sold as journaling stickers from someone on Etsy, and I had the hardest time finding a sticker of just the cruise line logo. And so I reached out to them being like, hey, how difficult would it be, or are you able to make a sticker sheet of just cruise line logos? And they were like, yeah, no problem. So they made a sheet within like 2 days. I placed my order and it came ASAP. And then I was able to decorate all of our notebooks that we purchased. So this is 60 notebooks. It weighs a ton, so that 70-pound weight limit is gonna come in clutch. For our door, we also have a couple of magnets. We have this Winnie the Pooh Disney Wish magnet, and it says the San Diego Twins. That is a story for another day, but the short of the long is I'm an Irish twin. We were talking about it one day. Pearl and I are 1 year and 1 day apart, and my family always said born within 1 calendar year is an Irish twin. And because we're 1 year and 1 day apart, I Googled to see if that was called anything. And the first thing that came up was an article about San Diego Twins, because it's not a thing. But so we call ourselves the San Diego Twins. So that's one magnet for our door. And then I purchased this Chip and Dale. Well, I actually purchased this one and this one came, and then they resent me this one, but it's smaller than it's supposed to be. So I'm going to pixie dust this one to someone, and this one is going on our door. Those are all the decorations. Those are all the extras. So let's talk about hats. I don't wear ears because I wear glasses, and I don't like double headband glasses. It's just a recipe for a headache or sometimes a migraine. So I just don't mess with ears. I love hats. Hats with ears, but not your classic Mickey headband or mini headband ears. So as you saw, I'm bringing my Shelly May hat. I'm bringing my Duffy hat. I have this vintage baseball cap with Captain Mickey on it, and then a bunch of sailor characters and Minnie. So it's got like Sailor Donald, Sailor Pluto, Goofy, Chip and Dale, just a baseball cap. I have this vintage Goofy sailor cap with ears attached to it. It's so ridiculous. I love this hat so much. Speaking of ridiculous, I found these bandanas for Pirate Night because we're doing a 4-night cruise. We have Pirate Night. So I found this Mickey bandana ear, and then I found a Goofy bandana ear for Pirate Night. Perla's gonna wear the Mickey one, I'm gonna wear Goofy, and it's just a way to, like, I don't know, get into the theme. We're not dressing up, we're wearing t-shirts that are pirate themed, Winnie the Pooh pirate themed, and then those bandanas. That's the extent of it. This is the only pair of ears that I have. I purchased these while I was in Tokyo Disney. And now I know they're available in the parks here, but I've never worn them. But Perla is doing a Slinky Dog bound for one of our dinner outfits, and so she's going to borrow these, so I'm bringing these for her. I have my sun hat by Topo Designs. This is an UPF 50 sun hat. I love this so very much. This will get a lot of use on the ship. I have a pirate patch. It came with the Mickey hat. I don't know if we'll actually use this, but I'm gonna bring it anyways. I have a Donald sailor hat that is going to go with one of my outfits. This is a little pouch of safety pins. And then my phone lanyards. Okay. Now we're on to clothing. I have 3 bathing suits, 2 by U-Swim. U-Swim is really great. I know these seem really small, and I'm a full coverage girl. Like, I cannot wear anything that's like too revealing. And these stretch out so much. Like, this gives me so much coverage. Like, they stretch out a ton. And they come in 2 different sizes. They're like a one size fits most style bathing suit. And so I have 2 of them. I recently purchased the gray for this trip, and then I've had this tealy color for a while. They're great swimsuits. They expand with your body, and it's just really nice to feel comfortable in swimsuits when your body changes or when my body changes. So these are like staples for me. I am also bringing another bathing suit that I have. This one is from, where are you from? Oh, Andy Swim. It's just a pair of black bottoms with pink neon trim. And then this is a purple like high neck top. I like to like cover my chest because I have a lot of sun damage on my chest from being someone who didn't wear sunscreen when I was a kid. So I like this style swimsuit. It zips in the back, and then it is just like this little tank top. I'll wear this mostly like when we're on the boat. And then I'm bringing 2 sun shirts by Outdoor Voices. One has a hood and the other one doesn't. 2 pajama shirts. These are just my sleep shirts. They're basically the same. 3 workout sets from Girlfriend Collective. Like I said, I plan on working out while I'm on the ship and then also doing the 5K. So I have 3 sets of workout gear. I also have running socks that are with my workout gear. I just keep them there because it just makes the most sense. So 3 different pairs of running socks. And then these socks I plan on wearing in the room instead of like slippers. I hate working barefoot in hotel rooms. And I found these on eBay. They're Mickey's feet, and they have little no slip grips on the back. But these are gonna be so silly looking in the robes. Yeah, I love these so much. They make me giggle, apparently. Yeah, so that's everything over here. Let's move on to what's behind me on the chair. On the chair, we have my Shelly Mae dress, which I recently put out. This is the outfit I'm wearing on embarkation day. And so the way that I'm going to pack is I'm going to pack 1 swimsuit, my embarkation day outfit, 1 set of pajamas, and 1 workout set, because I'm going to do a run before we leave for embarkation. So this will go in a separate bag. And then these are the keychains that I'll use on my purse. Oh, I should grab my purse and put it in this pile so I don't forget. Okay, put my purse in that pile. So this is for embarkation day. This will go in a packing cube. And then this is my dress for Ashante. It's more of a caftan. These are all my dresses and a skirt. And then these are all my outfits. So I've laid these out into sets. So like t-shirts with shorts, t-shirts with shorts. So like this is an outfit. This is an outfit. The reason I did this is to keep things organized on the ship. And it just made more sense to me. These are all extras up here, but these are all my outfits. Again, you can see what they look like in my outfit planning video. This is my travel day outfit. It's just a pair of blue carpenter shorts and a Tigger shirt with a pair of socks. And then I'll be wearing my Winnie the Pooh Crocs. And then shoes. Oh God, shoes. Okay, we're bringing a pair of red Vans, my white Doc Martens sandals. These will be used for the beach. I have these pink Melissa sandals. These will be used for my Daisy Disney bound outfit with the purple caftan dress. These are my Charlotte Stone white loafers / boat shoes. I'll be wearing these on embarkation day, so I should set these aside as well. These are a new pair of shoes that are coming in because of my Shelly Mae outfit, but there are these bone colored Doc Martens sandals, and then my Brooks Disney running shoes. So this is everything that's going in checked luggage. What I'm going to do now is set you all down, time lapse this, put on K-pop Demon Hunters, and organize all of this into packing cubes or pouches. I generally don't use packing cubes, but I will use packing cubes for my embarkation day situation outfit that I just went over, and then also for my underwear and socks and things of that nature. And then I'm also going to use a packing cube for my workout gear and my pajamas. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I plan on just like opening up the packing cube and sliding it onto the shelves in the closet of the Wish. The Wish doesn't have a lot of drawers for putting clothes away. It actually has like one drawer, and the closet has 2 hanging spaces and then a row of shelving. And so I figured I would just keep that, my underwear and things in one packing cube, and then my workout gear and pajamas in another, to keep it a little bit more contained. And then I'll put my shorts and t-shirt outfits on the other shelf. Yeah. Okay, let's get this started. Oh, so before I get into this, let me show you some things. I already showed you the packing cube that I'm using for my underwear and socks and my chub rub shorts. This is from Baggu. I'm also going to use this large pouch for organizing my sunscreen and that kind of thing. I recently picked up this large cosmetic case from Baggu, and I will be using this to organize some of the electronics things. So my Theragun, my cameras, the little adapters and that kind of thing. So hopefully will all go in here. I'll use this knockoff Stony Clover pouch. It's by a company called Sew Magic Co. So like needle thread sew. And it's just Daisy, a fraction of the cost. But I'll put some of the accessories in here. These are shoe bags that I'll use. These 2 came from slippers that I purchased. I love my slippers. This is a Charlotte Stone one. This is a Nike one that I've had for a while now. So I'll put all of my shoes in these shoe bags. Here is another packing cube. This will be my packing cube for my workout gear and pajamas, ideally. This is another bag for extras, like my plush lanyards and faint little Nuimos and doodads and that kind of thing. This is also from Baggu. It's just a little pouch, and I think I'm going to put the pens that we're using for our pixie dust in here, just to like get rid of that box so we're not creating a lot of trash on the ship. And then this last medium packing cube, also from Baggu, I will put my embarkation day, one night workout gear stuff in this one, and this will be with my toiletries in all in one suitcase. So I just have to open one suitcase, and that'll be that. So let's time lapse, let's get everything into suitcases, and then we'll go through my carry-on item. This is so long. I'm really trying to make these shorter, but it's just, I don't think I know how. I just bring too much stuff. Okay. All right. I digress. Let's do some packing. I'm going to use this box to store all my hats so they don't get crushed. I don't want the Shelly Mae and Duffy one to get crushed. I don't want this Goofy hat to get crushed. I'm also gonna put this paper ring around it to keep the brim upright. So yeah, all of my hats will hopefully fit in this box. We're at 41 pounds. Suitcase number 2. 46. Okay, this is a workout. I am sweating. I should not be wearing a sweatshirt right now. But both suitcases are underweight. Everything is packed. I zipped them up even though I need to finish packing a couple of things in there. I just wanted to see what the weight was. But I'll open them back up and finish packing my underwear and the other stuff that I mentioned earlier. But let's talk about, I do maybe want to revisit some things because there's not enough room for souvenirs now. Worst case is I bring a packable duffel bag. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge. I'm gonna maybe go through it again and edit or reorganize it and see what I come up with. Perla also said that she has room in her suitcase to carry some stuff, so maybe I'll give her some of the door decoration stuff. It's crazy how door decorations and hats take up one half of a suitcase. And then my shoes take up another half of a suitcase. I really am bringing too many shoes, and I know I'm bringing too many shoes. Ugh, what do I do? I don't know. What can I do? I need them all. It's fine. It's vacation. It's my dream vacation. Whatever. Okay, let's get into my carry-on item. All right, I've already packed my carry-on, so we're just gonna unpack it together. Like I mentioned, I'm using the Baggu Cloud carry-on in the small size as my carry-on, and then I'll have like a personal item. I haven't committed to that yet, but maybe we'll see. So first thing is my noise canceling headphones. These are the Sony somethings. These will live around my neck and on my ears for the duration of airport flight time. This is my snack bag. This is another Baggu bag. Most of my pouches are from Baggu, but I have some pomegranate vanilla cashews, some Joyride, what is this? Joyride sugar gummy fruit strips, some Luna protein bars. What else do we have in here? I have a Fast and Furious koozie, another protein bar. I have my packable straw, some sweetened rice crackers. When I go to Trader Joe's, I'm also gonna get some dried fruit. I think I can bring dried fruit on the boat or the ship. It just can't be real fruit or like fresh fruit. I'm gonna double check, because if that's the case, then I'm going to get some dried mandarins and put those in here as well. This is also a new purchase. I purchased it with the yellow one, but this is the small cosmetic bag from Baggu. And in this is my medicine bag. So I take a bunch of prescriptions. And your prescriptions have to be in the original containers. So I'm not gonna show this, but all my prescriptions are in here. I have to put 2 more in here. But in this top zipper compartment, I have, what do I have in here? I have some Zyrtec, some cold and sinus day and night, and then a relief pain patch. Then I have my little travel pouch of pills. It has everything from Zyrtec to Benadryl to a day and 2 supply of my medication, some Pepto-Bismol, Advil PM, Excedrin, regular Advil, Motrin. It's just a little bit of everything, always prepared. I also have some Alka-Seltzer tablets and I'm bringing the whole bottle of Tums. Just eating all of that greasy food, eating endless amounts of food is not in my everyday. So I want to prepare for an upset stomach. Also, to mitigate some potential seasickness, along with the bands that I showed earlier, I have some Bonine and some Dramamine. They're essentially the same thing, but they target different parts of what causes motion sickness from what I understand. So I'm bringing both of those. And then I also picked up some behind the ear motion patches. I heard that these are really great and that they work. So we're going to pre-treat. So we're going to take some Bonine and put on the motion patches before we get on the ship, just to ensure that we don't have any issues. We really don't want to risk getting motion sickness because we don't know how we'll operate with the boat. So yeah, I don't know. But this is all my prescription and medicine, and this always comes with me on, or all my medicine always comes with me on my carry-on because I cannot do without it if it were to get lost. I have my Poo Lug crossbody bag. This is what I might use as my personal item, just to hold my phone and my passport and a wallet, chapstick and hand sanitizer as we go through the airport. And then I'll just tuck this in my bag when we get on the flight. Some chapsticks or some lip gloss, speaking of. I have my water bottle. This is a Yeti water bottle that I've covered in Disney related stickers. Oh, my phone is ringing. Sorry, phone call. And I reapplied some lip gloss. So Yeti water bottle is coming with me. Then I have this little Mickey pouch, and it has all of my jewelry in it. So I have 2 watches. I have this Goofy watch and then this Pluto watch. In this little box, I have a bunch of bracelets. So I'm bringing this Slinky Dog bracelet for Perla. And then I just have a bunch of like BFF, Chip and Dale, Winnie the Pooh, and some Little Words Projects bracelets in here. In this box, I have one of my favorite necklaces slash bracelets. It's a bracelet that I turned into a necklace, but it's this 30 character necklace. I love this so much. I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear it with yet, but I'm bringing it because I love it. I have my birthday button that I plan on wearing, even though it's not a birthday. This is a birthday trip cruise for us. So I have my birthday button that I got when we were in Disney World for our birthday and we had it customized. Then I have my jewelry case. This has just a bunch of my earrings and stuff. You'll be able to see this from my cruise vlogs if you're interested. And then I have a couple of pins. I did purchase this little Mickey and Duffy pin. It's very cute. And then I have a Duffy and Shelly Mae pin as well. Next, this is just a placeholder for now. I need to put my sunglasses and regular glasses in here. I'm probably going to bring 2 pairs of sunglasses and then 1 additional pair of regular glasses. And so those will go in this little mini away hard case, little suitcase thing, but it's just a placeholder for now. This is my tech bag. It's a little Ponyo bag that I got from Box Lunch, but it has an adapter for my iPad. It has the AirFly little adapter so you can listen to your wireless headphones on the screens. United now has Bluetooth capabilities, but I just have it in here just in case. I have a phone charger and a iPad charger and 1 little block. This is fun. So this is a activity little pouch, like it had markers and pencils and stuff like that, but I've repurposed it as my like travel-ish wallet. It has 3 different compartments. In this first compartment, I'm gonna keep my wallet. I need to change out my wallet, but I just use this Pluto wallet when I go to Disney. So I'll keep my passport and wallet in that pouch. In the middle pouch, I don't have anything currently, but this is where all of our cruise paperwork will go. And in this last pouch, I have 2 lanyards, a gift card for the lights. On the ship, you have to put in a key card for the lights to work, and you can use any key card. So I just brought this old gift card with Goofy on it. And then I purchased these on Etsy. They're little cards that have all of the locations of everything on the ship. I got these on Etsy and they make one for every ship, but it's just really cool. So these will go in our lanyards for quick reference. And then I have this is my partner's, he's letting me borrow it, this Disney cruise lanyard situation. It's really cute. So those are on here along with a daisy one that I have. And then I have a Disney reusable bag, my Dooney and Burke little pouch. This has hand sanitizer and lip gloss and wet ones in it. This is my little pin book. This is new to me. I purchased it on Etsy. I love how tiny this is, and it's just really cute. But you open it up and it has 2 flaps. So these are all my traders that I'll be trading on the ship and the one day that we're at the park. Just super cute. I love it so very much. I'll link this down below. So great. And then let's see, I have my packable travel rumple blanket. I'm wearing shorts for the first time on a plane. I never wear shorts on a plane. And I usually bring my blanket anyways, but I'm definitely bringing my blanket in case I get cold. I'm also bringing my Finding Nemo Hangry Bruce Shark fan. Purchased it at Animal Kingdom a while ago, but this will be very useful on the ship, and then also if it is warm in the airport. Then I have this pouch here from Topo Designs that has my compression socks on it. I'll put these on right before we get on the plane. We love compression socks so much. Then I have my little Sweat Dabby towel that I mentioned before. This one is Winnie the Pooh. And then I have my Winnie the Pooh magic band for when we get to the hotel. And then, let's see, I still need to put my iPad in here, and then my vacation book for this trip. While not Walt Disney related, well, I guess it kind of is. It's Don Bluth's book about his journey, his animation journey. I'm really excited to read this. I love Don Bluth. If you're not familiar with Don Bluth, he used to work for Walt Disney Studios and then eventually opened his own production house and is responsible for films like All Dogs Go to Heaven, Anastasia, Fievel Goes West, American Tail. Yeah, just really love his art so much. And Secret of Nim is another one, but excited to read his story. So I'll start this on the plane. That's everything. So this is my Bagoo Cloud carry-on, and the little keychains I put on here is my Winnie the Pooh packable reusable bag, and then my Shelly May and Duffy sailor keychains. That is quite literally almost everything, except for the few things that I still need to get done. So I'll repack all of this, and we have completed this pack with me video. If you've made it this far, thank you for being here. I will be vlogging this trip, my first time vlogging in public. I am really anxious, but also really excited for this. And it is going to be a new experience in so many ways. This is Maud, by the way. And I am just looking forward to this trip finally being here. We leave, like I mentioned, on Sunday, and it's currently Thursday. And it's here. It's finally here. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling because this is already probably way too long. Thank you for being here. Come back for the vlogs. Watch my other cruise prep video and cruise craft video if you haven't already. And until next time, stay safe and be kind to one another. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye.